Hey guys, let's go ahead and do an energy check-in. Overall energy check-in for whoever's watching at this time. Let's see what comes out. Let's see, what are you not expecting this week? I think that would be a better one. What is my viewer not expecting this week? What is my viewer not expecting this week of July 22nd? Give me some cards, please. What are you not expecting to happen this week? Give me some cards. All right, Queen of Wands. Seven of Swords. Three of Cups. Tower. All right. Six of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. With the Six of Cups being here, there could be someone returning from your past. There could be something that's bringing up a memory that you have already been through before. For example, you may see someone get into an argument, right? And then it brings you back to like your childhood when your parents used to fight or something. So even if this is not someone that you're familiar with from your past, it could be a memory from your past that's unlocked through a certain action that's happening in your present time. That's more so what I'm getting. So something's reminding you of something from the past. What's the outcome here? All right, outcome is judgment. So making a good decision for yourself in a very chaotic environment with the tower in a environment where you can't trust certain situations, okay? I almost want to say entities, okay? Because mask energy is coming up. So like when people are when you know that there's some BS going down around you, when you know that someone is not being forthright with you or truthful or honest, when you know that you're dealing with bullshitters, excuse my language, okay? So it's like not being the people pleaser, I feel for sure. There's some energy of you not people pleasing. I don't know if you are naturally a people pleaser or you just try to keep the peace or you're someone who's very mutable and you just go with the flow. But something is kind of telling you not to go with the flow. There's a very comforting environment, by the way. So it makes it extra trickier, okay, with the Seven of Swords because you feel comfortable in an environment. It's very convivial. It's very like comfortable. That's just what I can say. But there's a lot of chaos going around. Five of Wands. There's some petty arguments happening in this situation. There's some type of chaos here. You're coming up as the Queen of Wands, or if you're a masculine, you're the King of Wands, but you may be called to embrace feminine energy of being Queen of Wands, whoever you are, whether you identify as feminine or masculine. This is asking you to identify with your energy of being a go-getter, but not what's the word I want to use? Not being on go. And I know on go sounds like a really good energy, but sometimes on go, especially like in the Black community, it means like you're ready for anything. And it's kind of telling you to take a seat. Like, don't be the one standing up in the crowd waiting for something to pop off. It's almost like if someone was to put a jar of candy in front of you as a child, because we do have the Six of Cups, all the there's going to be a lot of like your peers who are children who are going to be like standing up, ready to take off, ready to run to the candy jar. Be the child that kind of sits and waits and don't be so anxious about if someone's going to take your favorite piece of candy. Do you understand? So, and I also was getting overzealous. So I don't know if there's some really, I don't know what that means. Honestly, I don't really know the definition of overzealous. Let's look it up really quickly. I know I should know these things, but I don't want to be ignorant. So showing too much energy or enthusiasm in pursuit of a cause or objective. Period. That really does reflect what this is trying to say. Don't be overzealous. Don't be so on go. What's another word I can say? Don't be so like thirsty, right? Because there's some thirsty people around you who are just ready to like start a bloodbath figuratively about a certain objective or goal that they want. It's kind of like everybody wants, like, be a leader, don't be a follower. Everybody's wanting to do something or get something. Show poise in your attitude, okay? And just kind of sit back and let everybody fight over nothing, and you just know that there's something bigger to come down the line, because I feel like there's something much greater or bigger coming for you down the line. So I don't know if this is like a love situation where there's competition over a certain person, and you're like, I'm not fighting over that person because my prince charming or my princess charming is going to be walking through the door eventually. Or if this is at work where everybody's like fighting for a piece of pie or to get recognition, it's like, I'll let y'all have that. There's something else for me. So there's something else for you. What makes this very hard for you to not fall into peer pressure is the Three of Cups. There definitely is a lot of, what can I say? With the Three of Cups, it's a very comfortable environment. It's also a letting loose environment. So people almost like encourage you to relax when you should be on guard, not on go, on guard, because there is some tricksters around you. All right, so let's see. What's the Queen of Wands? What's the Queen of Wands here? All right, we have okay. She think that she effing with me. I think that she okay. Is there some JT Sagittarius energy here? Okay, so okay talks about being stable. When everybody's being chaotic and unstable, mentally unstable, don't fall into that trap. There's also energy of you being okay if you miss out on something. If you miss out on a party, if you miss out on a date, if a guy or a girl that you're dating is like, you should go to a club with me, and you say no, you're not missing out on anything. You'll be fine. You're not, like, there's an energy of fear of missing out, FOMO. You'll be okay. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. Also, okay talks about acceptance. Why would you want to be accepted in a group of chaotic individuals? So, like, if you're not doing something and you're like, oh, now they're not going to like me, that's actually for your benefit, because this is not like, that these are not the it girls or the it boys, if you know what I'm saying. What's the Seven of Swords? Trap, period. Okay. You're running with a pack of thieves or something like that. So there's a pack of people who seem too cool for school, or there's some type of acceptance, whether this is like work, maybe someone's family that you're trying to date, or this is like a new group of friends, or even networking, but it's a trap. These people get caught up all the time. And you running with them just means you'll be the fall guy or the fall girl. And you have good news coming. So, like I said, there's something better coming. So, if you missed out on some opportunity that everybody's running to, you have better news coming, that other people are missing out on. So, really just hold on to your integrity and hold on to your boss B mode or boss dude mode, because you're a boss at the end of the day. It's almost like separation from a worker and a boss. And I feel like whoever I'm reading for invokes the energy of boss. So you don't have to do what everybody else is doing. You work smarter, not harder. All right, what's the Three of Cups? Compromise, okay? And that almost gives me like, with the compromise, it gives like you have one foot out the door, you're saying no to something, but someone is trying to persuade you to say yes, and to let down your guard, and to give what you already said that you wouldn't do. So be careful of that. It's a very, very comfortable environment. If you look at these women, right? Like, especially for a masculine, because I feel like there's some masculines who are watching. Hi, masculines. If you think about if you're attracted to women, if three women came in a room with drinks and they look like they're getting lit and they pass you one, it's a very inviting situation. It's like, wow, I'm about to have the night of my life. But that one night could really ruin it for you. And you're someone, whoever I'm speaking to, feminine or masculine, you're someone who has a lot of purpose in your life. You have been walking in your purpose. Every step that you've been taking, every decision that you're making right now has been to uplift yourself. And someone's asking you to compromise your morals in some way. It's a very comforting environment. It's almost like when you're at the strip club and you're just there to have drinks, but all your friends are going to get dances, and here comes the three dancers walking your way, big booties, big tatas, okay, and they're handing you a drink. And it's like, man, I said I was only going to be at the bar and just enjoy the music and the vibe, but now these women are asking me to go to a VIP room. They want me to spend $1,000. I got a wife at home. You know the answer is no, but something is super comforting. Tower is when it all comes crashing down. Tower is like when the curtain is pulled before, if you're watching a play, like the curtain is pulled before dress changes. I'm almost getting like Lion King or the Wizard of Oz. Like, in the Wizard of Oz, when they found the wizard and when they pulled his curtain back, he was controlling the whole situation. And when they pulled the curtain back, he's like this measly man that if you seen him in person, you would never follow him. You would never listen to his agenda. Something like that is happening, but it's happening after all of these followers are indoctrinating themselves to something. They drink the Kool-Aid, you know what I'm saying? Or they take the jab. Sorry to say that. Let's see. Bully. Yeah, so the tower is like showing someone's true color. So this group of people or these people are really sad, because when I think about a bully, I know that bullies are people who don't feel love in their home. And even in adult life, there's people who are lonely at home, or they're possibly going through a breakup, or they hate their family, or they hate their spouse, their lover, whatever. Those tend to be the bullies. They manifest into bullies. So there's something about being embarrassed by something that you choose to do, if you choose wrong, or even being talked about behind your back by the people who are making you feel so comfortable. So I really want you to know, if you're the Queen of Wands or King of Wands, you're a leader. If you say no to something, you'll be okay. It's almost like if you work somewhere, and they're like, "Oh, let's go out, let's go have drinks." And it's like, no, I'm gonna stay home. Even though if you want to have fun, that may not be the type of fun you're looking for. Fate is here. So fate is just like, it doesn't matter sometimes what you choose. It's almost like what's meant to happen is gonna happen. So some of you guys have already learned that lesson and you'll choose no. Some of you guys are new to this lesson and need to go through it to be a stronger you. No matter what side you of the coin that you end up on, whether you say no and you stand your ground, or you fall into the influence, you still are very powerful at the end of the day. And that's why this bully energy is here. The bully always picks the biggest person in the room. And people always think, okay, they pick the nerd, or they pick the person who's like can't defend themselves. But the bully notices the biggest person in the room, because the nerd always manifests into a very successful person. So I just want to say that. Let's just pull one more card for judgment. I don't have a lot of time. I have a lot of catching up to do, guys. So I gotta be on my I gotta be on my Zoom, okay? Judgment is saving. Okay. So this talks about, like, I feel like almost like a Thanos energy, where you're collecting something under your belt. Whether you're going to choose correctly or choose wrong, no judgment, right? Almost like God. God doesn't judge, or the universe doesn't judge. They're just allowing you to be. And there's a collection here with the saving, where it's a core memory, but also something dials back to your past, like your childhood. So it's almost like a lesson that you were taught in your childhood, but could you really boss up and really make the right decisions in your childhood? No. There's something about naiveness. So whether you're trying to be someone who's not naive anymore and you're like, I really want to be in my adulthood and independent, that's what this is about. Um, this also could be like if you do make the wrong choice, it's teaching you to be um more mature in your decisions as an adult. What do you truly want? And not settling and not compromising yourself. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. Apology is here too. Someone's apologizing. I hope it's not you. You have done nothing wrong. But maybe there's someone here who feels the same energy that you're feeling, that feels like, I should have never influenced you to do this. Someone in the group is not as sinister as the rest, okay? And if you have it in your heart, I feel like you and this person could evolve together. And involvement is singular, but when you have a group who has the same focus as you, it makes it much easier. So don't be so upset with this person who actually apologizes. They have a heart, they have a soul. They're not like a soulless entity like the rest. So pay attention to this person who may apologize. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I have to go. I have to catch up on a lot of stuff. I love you guys. I wish you guys the best. And you know, let me well, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one.